Hey guys, I'm back again making another video. Apologies for not making one yesterday. The reason for that is could not be bothered to comment on a shit game like that. So yeah, so this video is a bit different, and as you can see in the title, it's going to be about what's going wrong at Liverpool. Sorry. So what's going wrong? Well, if you saw yesterday's game, for conversion of chances is one. For conversion of chances, I think they had over like 20 chances, or under, I don't know, but they did have a lot of chances, and they only converted one. But it wasn't really a chance, was it? It was a slice of luck. It came off Jared's head and went in the net. It was a slice of luck, but that is something really worrying, and that's evidence that we need a striker and a proven goal scorer. If we don't have one of them in January, we are going to struggle, because Suarez needs support up front. He's isolated most of the time. He can't do everything on his own, even though he tries to. Fair play to him. It's just absolutely ridiculous that they can't take any chances, and when they do, it's too late. And another thing I must address: why do Liverpool always lose to the smaller teams? When they play big teams, they normally play them up the park, and sometimes they don't get the result they deserve, but they play them up the park. When they play the big teams like Man City, Man United, Chelsea, that's really annoying, because when you lose to smaller teams like that, it's just really annoying, because you have to beat them, especially if you're against Aston Villa at home. And they lost 3-1 at home to Aston Villa, a weakened Aston Villa side. They didn't even have a Bon Lahore. They didn't even have Darren Bent in the side. So that just tells us something. We've won 2 games in a row in the past 2 weeks. Well, 3 if you include the Udinese game. And when you're on a run like that, you intend to continue it. You don't just go out on the pitch and just take your foot off the gas and lose to Aston Villa like that. 3-1. That is just pathetic, especially when you're at home. Liverpool are a laughing stock at the moment. I've seen they're just a laughing stock, and because we haven't got a striker, that's why we're struggling. And we haven't got a proven goal scorer either. So, well, Suarez, well, I don't know if he's a proven goal scorer. He's got like 10 goals this season, which is great, but he needs support. And another thing that I must mention is Liverpool's transfer policy. And that's another worrying thing, because have FSG got any money? Because I don't know if they have. They need like 20 or 30 million pounds in January max. And if they're going to get a striker and a proven goal scorer, because that's how much they're going to cost, something like that. And unless their contract is running down, like sorry this video's dragging on, but I just have to address this, because it's just ridiculous. It's annoying. It's frustrating, and the way they can't put away chances, like last year with Kenny Dalglish, they couldn't finish any chances. Well, they did finish chances, but they didn't finish enough, and that's just an annoying thing. I mean, how many chances do they need? I sent out a tweet the other day saying, is it really that hard to put the ball in the back of the net? I mean, they're professional footballers. You would expect them to put the ball in the back of the net. That's their job. They're supposed to score goals. And when you're playing for a club like Liverpool, when you wear that shirt, you go out and play with passion. You have to, because if Bill Shankly was still alive, then I don't. Yeah, if Bill Shankly was still alive, he would be that, and he would be frustrated as me, I think, because he is a man that turned Liverpool's fortunes around. And I saw this the other day, but someone said they were the biggest tipping point since Bill Shankly, and I'm starting to believe that, because they, when Bill Shankly came, he turned around Liverpool's fortunes, and that took time, but that took a lot of time actually. But with Rodgers, even him saying that we could get second, that is a stupid comment from him. I don't know why he said it, and it's just ridiculous. Liverpool's transfer policy is worrying. I'm not sure if FSG has got any money because they missed out on Clint Dempsey in the summer. I mentioned this in my first ever video, and I'm not a very happy fan at the moment. I'm not sure no Liverpool fans are happy because of that result yesterday, and I want to know their opinions as well, if they're watching this, because I love interacting with the fans, and I absolutely love it. And I've seen the videos of frustrated fans, including mine, and they're clearly frustrated, and people are laughing at them, and I can understand why, because Liverpool are a laughing stock at the moment. They're not even in the top 10. They're like 12th, and I'm worried they're not even going to get top 10. People talking about 4th, including me in my last video. I've been so delusional. So people talking about top 4, I think we better forget about top 4, to be honest, because we're never going to get that again if we keep playing like that. So every time we go on a run of form, we blow it like that, horrendously. Because if you're playing Aston Villa at home, you'd expect Liverpool to beat them, not lose 3-1 to them. And Liverpool having the most of the chances and possession as well. Because possession and chances do not count if you're not scoring goals. It just doesn't work. You've got to score goals. And that's the two things that are going wrong. For conversion of three things. For conversion of chances, losing to the smaller teams, and playing great against the big teams, but not beating the smaller teams, if you know what I mean. And Liverpool's transfer policy. Those are the three things that I've pointed out. And those are really worrying things, because if we can't beat the smaller teams, how are we going to beat the big teams? So, I mean, you have to beat the smaller teams, because if you look at the other teams, they're off the park. They always beat the smaller teams. Like United, City, Chelsea, they normally beat the smaller teams. But with Liverpool, they always struggle against it for some reason. And when they come up against the big teams, they just don't take their foot off the gas on that. They just go for it, which I admire. But they need to do the same for the smaller teams. It's really worrying, because we've got 3 home wins this season against Reading, which was only 1-0, against Wigan 3-0, acceptable, and Southampton 1-0, acceptable. But those wins are wins. I'm not going to complain about them, but we should be killing these teams off, and I'm just saying that. So Liverpool fans, I hope you watch this, because these are 3 things that are worrying me: the conversion of chances, the lack of strikers, the not beating the smaller teams often enough, and Liverpool's transfer policy. I want to know your opinions on this, I'm aware that I'm repeating myself, but I just don't know what to say at the moment, because it was just shocking yesterday. So shocking, frustrating, annoying, and so I want to know your opinions, Liverpool fans. So as always, thank you for watching. You'll never walk alone, and all I can say now is keep the faith, because all I can say is keep the faith. So thank you for watching. Those are the things that are worrying me. I want to know your opinions. Put them in the comment section below if you want to add a comment. Comment, rate, if you like what you see, comment, rate, subscribe, whatever you want to do. You don't have to, but if you want to, feel free. And I'll leave my Twitter username in the description below if you want to get in touch with me. I'm always on Twitter, so I will reply. So thank you for watching. You'll never walk alone, and goodbye.